Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is for anyone with a sun, moon, or rising in the sign of Taurus. What does Taurus need to know right now? So we have the Three of Cups, Six of Cups, Ace of Swords, we have the Three of Swords, Death, and let's get you one more card. We have the Six of Coins and the Nine of Wands. With the Three of Cups, Six of Cups, and the Ace of Swords here, it looks like you're going to be receiving some messages from old friends or acquaintances from the past. And they're going to be reaching out to you way sooner than you think, if they haven't reached out to you already and on their mind. And they would really like to catch up and get to know you again and rekindle the friendship. Because with the Three of Swords, Death, Six of Coins, and the Nine of Wands, it feels as though something in the past happened that changed the way the relationship was received and how you all interacted together. This could be more than one person. Maybe this is a group of friends that you stopped hanging out with or entertaining, or multiple friends that kind of just fell out of your life. And part of them wants to go back to the way things were and start giving to this connection again, because they don't like how the relationship has changed between the two of you. But at the same time, they're a little bit hesitant because they're not quite sure how you're going to react to them reaching out to you. And if it's not a friend, it could be a family member or an ex-partnership, but it feels more platonic than anything right now. But even if they're coming in and there's no wrongs to right and you've just naturally drifted apart, they want to see if they can start this back up again. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands, so they feel as though they'll be quite successful in this endeavor, or at least that you're pretty receptive to it. So either you two were just never on bad terms, or they were bad terms. It was so insignificant that looking back on it now may make you laugh. But they feel pretty good about coming towards you. So what happened in the past? Why did Taurus and this person fall out of touch? Okay, we have the Two of Coins. We have the Two of Swords. Okay, we have the Two of Cups. Let's just get one more. We have the Knight of Coins. So I have two scenarios for you, Taurus. With the Two of Coins, Two of Swords, Two of Cups, and a Knight of Coins here. For the first scenario, this could have been a friend that had a crush on you, but they realized that by acting on it or trying to take it further than what it was only going to damage the relationship, so they'd rather just fade out whether they brought this to your attention or not. Or maybe they found out that you were attracted to someone else or started dating someone else, and they just backed off for fear of being jealous or hurting themselves with their unrequited love for you. So they chose to fade into the background rather than letting their feelings control them. Or for scenario number two, maybe at some point, whether you guys knew it consciously or not, because your ideas and wants were so different in terms of what you wanted from life, that even if you tried to make it work, it seemed like everything was working against you to pull you guys apart. Maybe it has to do with one of you having to move away for school or for work, or because you guys have different objectives in life that your schedules just couldn't find a way to match up. And slowly but surely, you two just stopped seeing each other as much or talking as much. And it doesn't feel like there's any bad blood here. It's just a matter of taking different paths. So no one really wanted this to end. It just seemed like so many other things became more important than trying to maintain this relationship. Especially since we have the Ten of Coins at the bottom of the deck. It did you both better to let the connection fizzle out. Once again, not because you wanted to, but had you not made the choices that led to this connection fizzling out, you wouldn't be where you are today. And maybe you wouldn't have even accomplished half the things you're working towards, because by not making that choice, you didn't set yourself up for that timeline. So it's like a mutual disassociation, so you can improve your own quality of life. So what does this person want to say to Taurus? Why is the Ace of Swords here? So we have the Eight of Swords. We have Judgment. And the Emperor. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Moon. So with the Eight of Swords, Judgment, and the Emperor, it's like this person wants to see what you've become and who you are now, as well as show you what they've become since the last time you two talked or were in touch. Maybe you have a high school or college reunion coming around, and that's why this may be relevant for you, like a wedding or a barbecue where you might run into this person, since this is the season for it. But they definitely want to reminisce and catch up with you, as well as voice their regrets on letting the relationship die out, or at least not maintaining it the way that they feel as though they should have, especially if you guys were very close or almost inseparable. It feels like they have some guilt surrounding surrounding the lack of communication. But whether you see them in person or not, this person is compelled to reach out to you. They also may be anxious of the way that you view them, or what you think of them now, after all these years or after all this time. But they're confident that they're making the right decision reaching out to you. So what is the outcome for Taurus and this person? So we have the Chariot, the Star, and a Nine of Swords. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Devil. So with the Chariot, the Star, and a Nine of Swords here. In the beginning, it may feel overwhelming or like a wish come true, considering how unexpected all of this is. But it's like you're going back and forth between wanting this and kind of wishing that this person never reached out to you because it's making you anxious. Or you're just overwhelmed by the past and the reminiscing that you don't know how to feel about it anymore. Or maybe it was better that you two moved on, so to restart it might be an issue. Or maybe you think that restarting it will derail you from your path. Especially with the Devil at the bottom of the deck. Only you know your history with this person or these people, but there's some form of obsession or control here that's a little out of the ordinary. Maybe that was an issue in your friendship too, or you just never really noticed it until now. Maybe they were a controlling friend, or they would try to peer pressure you, or maybe you two were just really obsessed with what the other would think. And if not that, if you choose to rekindle with this person, maybe you're just very obsessed with it in the beginning. So you could be having intrusive thoughts about this person or the past coming out. Maybe they're unlocking a bunch of memories that you forgot about, or you pushed so far back into your mind you kind of forgot that they happened. And while this does seem like a pretty good outcome, just remember to be yourself and not try and play up certain aspects of yourself in order to make yourself seem like something that you're not. Especially if you're a little bit insecure with your life now, based on back then and whatever your aspirations and dreams were that you shared with this person, if you shared it with them. So what is Taurus's advice? We have the Page of Swords, we have the Two of Wands in reverse, we have the Hermit, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Five of Cups. With the Page of Swords, Two of Wands in reverse, and the Hermit, try not to doubt yourself too much and just go with the flow. It's okay to communicate with them. Just make sure you're not oversharing and you're only giving enough information to this person that you wouldn't mind being out there. Especially since you're just reconnecting, that doesn't mean that you're going to keep them back in your life, or maybe you two will fall apart afterwards as well. So you may want to play it safe and keep a lot to yourself until you reach that point, if you reach that point. Because with the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck, after reconnecting with this person and getting to know them, maybe retelling them your life story wasn't the best idea, and maybe you'll start to remember why you two fell out, besides life just slowly drifting you two apart. So don't be closed off, but do be guarded with information when it comes to this person, especially if they do associate with other people that you no longer are in contact with, because you never know what people tell other people. So I'm just going to grab you two messages to close out your reading. You got 4, but that's fine. Nothing will come of the situation. Show the world the real you. You are good enough. And you're very close to achieving your goal. So Taurus, that was your message. I hope it resonated with you, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.